Flannel is one of those fabrics that everyone loves. They're warm, they're soft, they're luxurious. But here's the thing, not all flannels are the same. Some are crisp and refined, perfect for a winter business suit. Others are a bit lofty, cozy, and built for comfort and extra warmth. So today, let's look at the two types, woolen flannel and worsted flannel, and find out what really sets them apart and which one is going to be right for you. Flannel doesn't describe the fiber, it describes the finish. It's a wool fabric that's been brushed or milled to raise a soft surface, and that's called the nap. That's what gives flannel its signature matte look and that cozy feel. But it depends on how the yarn is spun, woolen or worsted. The result can feel completely different. Woolen flannel starts with a shorter wool fiber, around 3 to 5 centimeters long. They're soft and lofty, perfect for warmth. These fibers are carded, not combed, meaning they're brushed into a random web rather than lined up neatly. This randomness actually traps air, and that creates a fluffy, insulating yarn. When spun, that yarn is thick, slightly uneven, and full of character. It's kind of what gives flannel that comfortable and cozy charm. The cloth is usually woven in a twill weave, giving it that diagonal texture. Then it's fulled. It's a process where the fabric is washed and agitated so the fibers interlock, thickening the cloth and softening the surface. By the way, in Latin, fullare means to cleanse. So fulling was the original term used in England in early European textile production. But over time, milling became more common, particularly in industrial settings. Finally, it's brushed or napped to lift the surface and enhance that softness that we love in flannel. The result is this dense, plush fabric. It's matte, it's warm, it's slightly fuzzy to the touch. It's perfect for jackets or heavier suits where comfort, warmth, and texture matter a little bit more than crispness. Worsted flannel, on the other hand, begins with longer fibers, around 7 to 12 centimeters long, from finer wools like merino. These fibers are then combed, not carded. The combing process aligns every strand in one direction and removes the short pieces, leaving a long, smooth, continuous fiber. When spun under tension, these fibers create a tight, compact yarn. It's strong, it's smooth, slightly lustrous. This makes the resulting cloth denser, more crisp, and a little bit more refined. The cloth is woven, again in a twill, but the lines are sharper and the structure is firmer. After weaving, it's slightly fulled to soften it just enough, then very gently brushed to remove sheen and give it that subtle, matte surface. The result is refined flannel, one that drapes beautifully, it holds a crease, and it feels smoother against the skin. You still get the warmth and comfort of flannel, but in a fabric that looks at home in the boardroom. Let's put them side by side. Woolen flannel is soft, it's fuzzy, it's relaxed, and usually in a heavier weight. Worsted flannel is smooth, refined, it's a bit more structured and slightly lighter in weight. One isn't better than the other, they just serve different purposes. A woolen flannel suit feels like a sturdy, warm blanket that you can wear. A worsted flannel feels like an elegant suit for the colder months that you can wear in the boardroom. If you want warmth, comfort, and texture, choose a woolen flannel. It's perfect for heavier sports coats, trousers, and even full suits for cold winter days. Especially for those of you living in a very cold winter environment, or if you're one of those that's always feeling cold in the winter, a heavier woolen flannel is going to suit you best. Choose one in a weight of 350 grams or maybe even higher. This weight will give the suit great drape and a little bit of added durability. If you need something that looks sharp, presses cleanly, and isn't so heavy, go with a worsted flannel. I'd suggest a weight of around 280 to 320 grams. Worsted flannel is also more suitable for those of you who are less sensitive to the cold weather, or perhaps you're living in a more temperate climate and want a suit that differs slightly from your summer suiting options as the season changes. Here at Principal M, we work with both, each chosen carefully for our clients depending on the cut, the purpose, and also of course the season. In my 2+ decades of working with thousands of clients, we've probably made more woolen flannels. And I think that has a lot to do with where we're located. Here it's very cold in the winter. But also if I go for a flannel, I kind of want to go all the way. I want that warm, fluffy, textured, lofty flannel in a heavier weight of 360 grams or above. The beauty of flannel is that it's not just about warmth, it's the character, the texture, and the variety that probably most of us will appreciate. So whether it's a woolen or a worsted, it has this depth that few other fabrics can really match. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more classical menswear deep dives like this. And please tell me in the comments, are you more of a woolen flannel person or a worsted flannel person? And if so, which weight do you choose? Maybe you can share it with the rest of us. Thanks.